Hi everybody, and welcome to this third video in my series of introduction to the minor arcana of the tarot. Today we are going to be looking at the suit of cups, and this is the first feminine suit that we are looking at, though my cup actually runneth empty. I must amend that. And it's also a suit linked to the element of water. So think of the ways that water is important in our lives. It is cleansing, cleaning, it is receptive, it is emotional, it is hydrating, it is love and feeling and flow and dreams and psychic ability, intuition. It is creativity and the muse and the poet. It is the waters that link us between the worlds. Places of springs and pools are often linked to connections to otherworldly experiences. So there's a really beautiful element of love, of dreaming, of creativity when we are looking at the suit of cups. However, as my cup is empty, it shows us a different aspect. There's always a beauty and a warning in each suit. So as always, the first ace, as I've always mentioned in these little mini videos, the ace is the purest form of the suit, and I love it so much. It's one of my favourite cards ever, I think, the Ace of Cups. It's just beautiful. I can go and live there quite happily. So there's this gift of love, of unconditional love, of beauty, of healing. Healing's a big water energy as well, of inspiration, of filling your cup, of feeling that love. As we know, we are mostly water in our bodies. Our blood is up to 70 or 90% water, depending on where you read it. So the fact that water is an important element to work with for our own health and well-being is very, very clear, particularly in Ye Olde Thoth deck, where I like to look at the levels of water and hydration, and stuck water, stagnant water. This is called icky water. It's when water goes bad, isn't it? It's when things become stagnant, stuck, and infected and blocked. So this is the Seven of Cups, which is called debauch in the Thoth deck. But as a whole, unlike, the masculine suits, these suits of swords and the suits of wands that we looked at, the more we got to number 10, the more energy we put into, the more humanness we put into that active energy, the harder it became, like 9 and 10, pretty hard. But when we get to receptive, the more we can receive, the more beautiful it becomes. The 10 of Cups is absolutely beautiful. It's this absolute receptivity and joy. But there's some cards here that are to do with love that people like to have in relationship readings. The Two of Cups, obviously one of that. So again, when we look at tarot more in depth, we go into the numerology, and it's so important to marry that numerology with the elements and with the astrology and the meanings of the cards. But you can have, with this Suit of Cups, how our emotions are nurtured, how they are abused, how we can get stuck, how we can get lost in our dreams and lost in our thoughts and lost in in stagnancy emotionally. You've got the Four of Cups, or the Dancer 4 there. If water like the number 4 is a number of strength, yeah. So when water becomes stagnant or stuck, then it can actually feel not healthy, not good. So we all know what stagnant emotions are. They make us feel sluggish, or they make us feel unbothered or depressed even. But when they're flowing beautifully and freely, it can be a lot of fun. So we go through the journey of the cups. And when we get to cards like the Seven of Cups, like I mentioned, the other dark side of water is addiction, is dream, is fantasy, is not being based fully in reality, and therefore is not being able to make those good choices for ourselves, because say there's drugs, say there's easy sex, or there's kind of distractions and all this kind of thing that is not nurturing our soul. Not saying all those things aren't fun in moderation, but that in our soul's journey and our soul's purpose, we know that after a while that just gets icky McIckerson. And then we need the Eight of Cups, which is all about walking away from it, taking time out. That even though it might look, it's like say the person has everything on the outside, but their soul is feeling decaying. Their soul is feeling manky. They're needing something else. And the Eight of Cups is that withdrawal from what seems to be okay on the outside, or what you once wanted, or what the people think you should do, but your soul is calling you. So there's a deep river, a deep calling. And like all waters, you can visualize, when you think about fresh seas, waterfalls, and how they enliven you, and then stuck water, polluted water, stagnant water, and how that can not be a good thing. This journey is within the tarot as well, and it is a beautiful journey. But as a whole, there are striving for our soul's love. There is this quest for that Holy Grail, and that Holy Grail is given in the Ace of Cups. So if you've enjoyed this mini taster of the Suit of Cups, again, this is not a full explanation of the cards. This is just giving you an idea of what the different suits mean and how you can work with them. When I teach this, we spend about 1.5 hours to 2 hours on each suit, and we go deep and we go there, and then we have a whole week with each suit to look at. So we can't do it in 5-6 minutes, but I hope in this time you have got a better view of how to work with the Suit of Cups and what it could mean for you. I would love you to explore more. If you feel drawn to your own soul's path, your own soul's journey, you are so invited to the RedWitch School of Tarot, which is starting next week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a deep dive into empowerment and to wisdom. So come and join us. All the W's at lauradallagan.com, or follow the link in the bio. I'll see you guys soon for our final mini guide to the suits, and have a great day. Bye.